Good morning. Welcome to Sports Moves. This is your gentle stretch class. All you'll need for today's workout is some space and a mat or somewhere where you can comfortably lay down towards the end of our workout. All right, let's get started. Feet about hip width distance apart. Nice and grounded. Big inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, roll the wrists as you let them fall back down by your side. Again, big inhale. And exhale, rolling the wrists. One more time. This time when your arms come down by your side, let them stay there. Roll your shoulders. Now lift from your elbow, one elbow at a time. Getting full range through those shoulders, arm circles. You can keep your arm bent, or if you feel comfortable, you can extend it all the way out. And reverse. The next time your arms are by your side, take a big inhale, sweep them over your head, clasping the hands together at the top. Rotate from your chest and shoulders. The next time you come to your center, reverse. The next time you come to your center, exhale, hinge forward, down towards your toes. Take a deep breath at the bottom. Roll halfway up, one hand above each knee. Circles. Reverse. And bring it to your center. Roll the rest of the way up. Nice and tall. Big shoulder roll. Hands to your hips. Circles. Pressing your hips out as far as you can in each direction. The next time you're at your center, reverse. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Walk your feet a little bit farther away from one another so you're in a wide stance. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to shoulder height. Rotate from your torso. As far as you can, over each shoulder. Keeping your hips facing forward for the first few. Then if you feel comfortable, you can make the movement a little bigger by pivoting on your toes, following through with your hips. Slow it down, bring it back to your center. Drop your chest down towards your right thigh. Let it swing to your center, left, and all the way up and around. You can keep your hands by your side, or let them rise over your head as you rise. Big inhale as you rise, exhale as you fall. The next time you come to your center, reverse. Dropping your chest left, center right, and all the way around. Choose those arms over your head or by your side. Using your breath. Big inhale up, exhale down. Next time you come to your center, stay there. Relax your arms down by your side. Keeping your feet wide, point your toes away from your body. And we're going to sumo swap. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to shoulder height as you lower down into your squat. Inhale, back over your head. Few more like that. Exhaling down, pressing the knees out towards your toes. Inhaling up, down, pressing through your heels, up, staying tall through your torso, getting as low as you can, and up. Last one. And relax. Those arms down by your side. Take a few deep breaths, shake it out. Walk your feet a little bit closer, so you're about hip-width distance apart. There's your big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, bring your arms down in front of you to shoulder height as you sit back for a squat. Inhale the arms over your head, pressing through your heels. Exhale, sitting down as low as you can, weight back in your hips and heels like you're going from a chair. Inhale, all the way back up to the top, big stretch at the top. Again. 2 more like this. Last one. And relax the arms down by your side, shake it out. Take a breath, walk your feet a little bit closer. They're as close as they can get. Big inhale, sweep the arms up, pressing the palms together at the top. Exhale for that chair squat, sitting back. Press through those heels all the way back to the top. Inhale down. Exhale, big press up. Again, keeping that weight in your hips and heels. Get as low as you can, use your breath. Big stretch at the top, squeeze those glutes. One more. When you're at the top, you can relax your hands down by your side. Take a few deep breaths. Bring your feet so they're parallel to one another. Hip-width distance apart. Alternate lifting your heel. Both heels back down on the mat. Alternate lifting your toes. Pulling them towards your shins. Place both toes back down onto the mat. We're going to press up into a calf raise. This takes some balance. If you want to slide next to a wall or a chair, something where you feel comfortable, go ahead and do that now. We're going to press the crown of our head straight up towards the ceiling by shifting the weight all the way into your toes, keeping it near your big toes and away from the little ones. Ready? Let's go. Good press and release. Nice and controlled. Stay in good posture, shoulders over your hips, over your knees, over your ankles. Suck your navel in towards your spine, squeeze your glutes. Pressing the crown of your head straight up from your big toes. One more here. Press up and try to stay up. If you feel comfortable, see if you can get your arms over your head. And relax, shake it out, take a breath, We're going to do a little more balance here, crossing your right leg over your left. Find your balance before you start moving. When you're ready, sweep your right arm up, lean to the left. If you feel comfortable, bring your eyes towards your right palm. And release. Inhale the left arm up, lean to the right. Bring your eyes towards your palm if you're ready. And exhale, release. Shake it out. Take a breath. Switching sides. Left foot over the right. Find your balance before you start moving. When you're ready, sweep that left arm up. Lean to the right. Eyes towards your palm. Exhale, release to your center, switching sides. Inhale the right arm up. Lean to the left. Eyes towards your palm when you're ready. Exhale to your center, uncross the legs, shake it out, take one big inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, release all the tension away. Shake it out, take a breath. We're going to come down to the mat on your hands and knees. I'll meet you there. All right, so you're down on your mat here. We're going to set up on our hands and knees, hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Head looks right in between your hands, pressing through your palms. We're going to start with a cat-cow. So big inhale and round, pulling your spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, release, arch your back, head looks towards the ceiling. Again, big inhale and round. Exhale and arch. Keep going, working with your breath. Pull your spine towards the ceiling. Let your stomach drop towards the floor. 2 more like this. Release, bringing your spine into its neutral position. Bring your right leg out straight behind you with your toe on the ground. Shift your weight backwards, pressing your heel towards the ground. So you feel a big stretch through your calf. And release, bringing the right knee back underneath your hip. Extend the left leg out. Toe on the ground, shift your weight backwards, pressing your heel towards the ground. And release, bringing your left knee back underneath your hip. All right, now we're going to do thread the needle. So we're going to start on your left side. Big inhale and open, sweeping your left arm up towards the ceiling, following with your eyes. Exhale and close, threading it through the opposite arm and leg. Again, big inhale and open. Exhale and close, threading through that opposite arm and leg. Working with your own breath. The next time you thread the needle, stay with your arm through, dropping your shoulder, your left shoulder as close to the mat as you can. And release. Coming back up to your hands and knees. We're going to switch sides, opening up on the right. Big inhale, sweep the right arm up, following with your eyes. Exhale, thread through the opposite arm and leg. Same move, just on the other side. One more time. This time when you thread the needle, stay there, dropping your shoulders close to the mat as you can. And come back up to your hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to lift our opposite arm and leg. So start right arm, left leg. I'm going to lift and hold, keeping your hips and your shoulders squared up with the mat. And switch. If you're feeling off balance, you can always tap a finger or a toe back down to the ground. And switch. This time we're going to add in crunches, bringing your knee to your elbow. Bring them in, and then extend all the way back out. That's one. Let's do 4 more. And relax. Take a breath. Switch sides. So start with that hold. Find your balance first. And then bring your knee to your elbow. 5 times. Working on that crunch. Keeping the shoulders and hips squared up and release. Bringing your hand right back underneath your shoulder. Set your hips back towards your heels to release. And child's pose, or you can separate your knees. Take a few deep breaths, releasing all the tension away. Staying out long, walk your hands as far to the right as you can. Walk your hands as far to the left as you can. And then walk your hands back to the center, pressing up. You can come around to your seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks towards your knees. And release. Sitting up tall, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Place it over your left leg. Give your right knee a hug, look over your right shoulder. Staying as tall as you can. And knees to your center. Uncross the right from left, letting your right knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping your right knee as close as you can to the mat. Big inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands straight out. Your left leg, reaching towards those toes. Head looks towards your left knee. And release. Sitting up tall. Extend the right leg out to meet the left. Shake it out. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Place it over the right leg. Give your left knee a hug. Look over your left shoulder. Hugging that knee as close as you can. Twisting as far as you can over that shoulder. Staying tall through your back. To your center, uncross the left from right, let your left knee fall out to the side in a figure four, keeping it as close as you can to the mat. Big inhale at your center, exhale, walk out your right leg, reaching towards your right toes, head looks towards your right knee. And release. Sitting up tall, extend your left leg out to meet the right. Shake it out. Walk your feet away from one another so you're sitting in a wide V. Evenly on your sit bones. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, drop your chest towards the floor, walking your hands away from your body. Staying out long, walk each of your hands towards each of your toes. Continue to think about dropping your chest towards the floor. Walk your right hand towards your left toes. Walk both your hands towards your right toes. Left hand back to your left toes. Walk each of your hands up each of your legs so you're at your center. Big inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands straight out in front of you, lowering your chest towards the mat so you can get a little farther than you did the first time. And release, walking them back into your body. Pull the soles of your feet in toward one another. And in towards your body, so you're sitting in a butterfly. Keeping your knees as close as you can to the mat. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, drop your chest towards your feet. You can use your elbows to help press your knees towards the mat if you'd like. And release, sitting up tall. We're gonna balance. Start with one foot off the mat, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Work to put less and less of your second foot on the mat. If you feel comfortable bringing it all the way up to meet your first. Strong core, balancing on your tailbone. If you're comfortable with both your feet off the mat, see if you can bring them up to chest height. And release, dropping your feet to the mat, chest towards your feet. See if you can get a little closer than you did the first time, either your chest towards your feet or those knees towards the mat. And release, sitting up tall. Interlace your legs so you're sitting crisscross style or whatever's your most comfortable seated position. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, release, bringing them to shoulder height. Palms facing me, little pulses. And flip the palms over, continuing to pulse. With your next inhale, open as wide as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Exhale and close, giving yourself a big hug. Notice which arm is on top. We're going to switch it. Open and close. 2 more like that. Switching the arm that's on top every time. The next time you exhale, drop the hands down by your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back down together. And release, squeeze. And release. One more time. And relax, take a breath. Bring your right arm out in front of you, palms facing the floor. Pull your fingers up. And then down towards the ground. Release. Flip the palm up towards the ceiling. Then pull your fingers up. And down. And relax, shake it out, give it a wiggle. Switch sides. Left arm out in front of you, palm facing the floor. Pull the fingers up. And then down. Release, palm towards the ceiling, fingers up. And then down. And relax, shake it out. Bring your hands to your knees. And then bring your elbows up. Drop your right shoulder towards your left knee. Come back to your center, switch sides. Left shoulder towards your right knee. Release to your center, come back up tall. Bring your right arm across your body. Hang on just above your elbow, relax your shoulder away from your ear. Look to the right. And release, switching sides, left arm is across the body. Nice relaxed shoulder. Head looks to the left. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head, pressing your palms together at the top. Let them drop towards your shoulder blades behind your head, keeping those elbows facing forward. And release, bring your hands back over your head. Exhale, drop them down by your side. Take a deep breath. Grab a drink of water if you need to. We're going to come down to the mat on your back, so in your supine position. Then hug your knees in towards your chest. You can rock from side to side, forward and back, around in a circle. Whatever feels right for you. Take a few deep breaths. As you feel ready, you can grab onto the inside soles of each of your feet near your big toe and extend into a happy baby. Continue to rock from side to side here. And bring it back to your center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then extend them up towards the ceiling. Hang out behind your hamstrings, point and flex your toes. And relax the feet, let them fall away from one another. So you're lying in a wide V. You can keep your hands on the outsides of your legs for support, or extend them out into a T. And release, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Take a deep breath. Drop your feet down to the mat so that they're flat and as close together as you can get them. Then let them fall away from one another. So you're lying in a butterfly. And release, pulling your knees back up towards one another. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. You can press out on your right knee or interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring and pull it in toward your body. If it's not already there, let your left leg come back down to the mat. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, hanging on behind your hamstring or your calf. Pull it in as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. And reverse. And release, dropping your right leg right back down where it started, next to the left. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. You can press out on the left knee Or interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring and pull it in towards your body. If it's not already there, drop your right foot back down to the mat. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Hang on behind your hamstring or your calf. Pull it in as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. Reverse. Release, dropping the left leg back down beside the right. You want your feet hip-width distance apart, and just so you can barely touch those heels, hands by your side, palms towards the ceiling. We're gonna bridge. Big inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, lift and hold. Squeezing those glutes at the top, suck your navel in towards your spine. Try to get a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. Release, dropping your hips all the way back down to the mat. Take a deep breath. Walk your feet away from your body. Take a big inhale, sweeping the arms over your head. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. With your next exhale, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Let your right knee fall over to the left side. Arms outstretched into a T. Head looks to the right. Try to keep your head and shoulders on the floor. And release to your center. We're gonna bicycle. Alternating, pulling the knees in towards your chest. Level 1 has this tap on the floor in between each repetition. Level 2, take the tap out. Level 3, pull your head and shoulders off the mat. The next time you have your left knee in towards your chest, hold it there. Relaxing your head, shoulders, and right leg down to the mat. Let your left knee fall over to the right side. Arms outstretched into a T. Head looks to the left. And release to your center. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. We're gonna scissor, alternating, pulling your legs towards the ceiling. Straight legs. As one side comes up, the other comes down. You've got those options. 1 with the tap, 2 without the tap, 3 with head and shoulders off the floor. Breathe, inhale one side, exhale the other. Stay in control, suck your navel in towards your spine. And release, hug both your knees in towards your chest. Take a deep breath. Drop your feet so they're flat on the mat, hip width distance apart. So you can just barely touch those heels. We're going to do another bridge, palms towards the ceiling. Big inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift and hold. Pulling those hips up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Squeezing your glutes, sucking your navel in towards your spine. Keep the weight in your heels. As Should be able to wiggle your toes. And slowly bring your hips all the way back down to the floor. We're going to go into a dead bug. Level 1, inhale your arms over your head. Alternate, pulling your opposite arm and leg toward one another, and then all the way back to the starting position before the other side moves. Option 2, start with your feet in tabletop position, arms come straight out of your shoulders, bringing them down towards the mat, all the way back up to the starting position before the opposite arm and leg moves. Here we go. And relax, hug your knees in towards your chest. Quick release. Drop your feet down towards the mat so that they're flat. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing your toe, flexing your toe, sorry. And then let it drop down towards the mat. You can tap the mat at the bottom if you need to, then point the toe, pull it all the way back up. You can take the tap out at the bottom if you don't need it. Nice and controlled. We're just going to lift and lower that right leg. The next time your leg comes up towards the ceiling, hold it there. Then let it fall out to the right side, and then swoop down and pull right back up, pointing the toe. Let it fall out to the side, swoop down and around, all the way back up. Big circles, one more in this direction. When you get to the top, reverse, dropping it down towards the ground, swooping out to the side, big pull all the way back up. 2 more. And relax. Drop your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to oblique crunch, hands across your chest or behind your head. We're going to bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. Working on that diagonal. Exhale as you crunch up. Inhale as you release down. 4 more. Keeping space in between your chin and your chest. Last one here. Relax the head and shoulders down onto the mat. Uncross the legs. Pull your left leg up towards the ceiling, flexing through your toes. We've got the leg lifted lower, flexing as your leg comes down, pointing the toes as it comes back up to the top. Got the option for the tap, or you can take the tap out. The next time you come up, stay up. Let your leg fall out to the left. Swoop down and around, pull it right back up towards the ceiling. 2 more like that. Swooping out to the left, down and around. Last one. And then reverse. Let your foot fall down, swooping out and around, all the way back up. 2 more, down, out and around. Last one. Then you'll drop that ankle back over your right knee, hands across your chest or behind your head. Think about bringing that right shoulder towards your left knee. Nice and controlled. Using your breath. Working on that diagonal. relax, uncross the left from right. Walk your feet away from your body. Take one big inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. Take a few deep breaths. With your next exhale, let your hands fall by your sides, releasing all the tension, melting into your mat. Deep breaths. With your next exhale, press into your elbows, all the way up to your most comfortable seated position. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Bring your head back to the center. Look up towards the ceiling. Drop your chin towards your chest, looking down towards the floor. Bring your head back to its neutral position. Turn your head from left to right, looking as far as you can over each shoulder. At your center, look up and down, towards the ceiling, towards the floor. Then next time your chin comes to your chest, let it stay there. Let your chin rock from side to side towards your collarbones. Bring your chin back to your chest and then your head up to its neutral position. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Again, big inhale. And exhale. One more time. Pressing the palms together at the top, pull them down to your center. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time.